Okay, I think now I'm ready. Hi, welcome back to another video. So I just wanted to make this video and to have a little catch up. And I'm just literally, I just woke up a little while ago and I'm just making it. No makeup, no like fancy hair, no fancy clothes, just me in my pajamas chatting to you, which, you know, is a lot of my videos in the past. So what else is new? I'm sure you've noticed I haven't made a video in a while, or I haven't uploaded a video in a while, and I kind of wanted to talk about that, and I wanted to just like let you know that I'm okay and just catch up so I can get back into the swing of making videos. Me and my neurologist have been trying new medications, or like I've been trying new medications that my neurologist suggested because of my chronic migraines. I've been in quarantine and like isolation now for like 3 months. Back in the beginning of that, we were trying new medications and then we switched to something new and we were kind of seeing where that went. Those medications made me feel kind of unwell and they made me very groggy. And then the second one made me feel very depressed and very sad and very lethargic and apathetic. I didn't have energy to do anything and I just felt really bloated and uncomfortable and I just didn't feel well. My IBS symptoms were also worse. My migraines were worse and I was just like struggling, and it made me kind of put videos in the second place because I just didn't feel creative. I didn't know what to talk about. I didn't have the energy to like edit and go through all that, and I just felt like I should focus on me. So once we realized that I was going through this kind of like depression thing, and it was a lot more intense than it has ever been. I have depressive flares from fibro, like I don't want to say often, but like sometimes I have them, and normally they last 3, 4, 5 days max, and this was just dragging on and it was starting to worry us. So once we realized that it was from my medication that I was trying, and we talked to my neurologist, we decided to scrap that and we kind of have stopped trying medications. I'm starting to feel better. I already feel more like confident and less sad. I feel more energetic. I feel like I want to do stuff, even though it's getting really hot out here and I am starting to feeling lethargic and getting really dizzy and stuff like that from the heat, which, you know, is a whole new thing that I've not really experienced that intensely in the past, but whatever. Even though that's happening, and obviously the heat makes you more fatigued and less like energetic, but I feel like I have ideas. I want to make those things. I want to create. I want to do stuff. And I didn't feel like that until I dropped this medication. So that's good that I'm feeling better, but that's kind of what was happening. And I did actually sit down and make a video about like how I was feeling. Oh my god, focus. But I didn't realize at the time that it was from my medication. I made like a very in-depth video that really made me really sad on that day actually, and I didn't want to post it. Then I made another video like this where I just chatted to you and just like said what was going on, and that got corrupted and I couldn't do anything about it. So now I'm making this other one. I just didn't want to like not address the fact that I haven't posted a video in like a month, and I just wanted to chat about that stuff and say that, you know, I feel like this whole channel is also about me sharing my experiences and my journey with you. And I feel like the fact that my medication really altered the way I felt and the way I was sort of handling things, and I feel like that's important to talk about. We've now decided to wait until the pandemic is quieter and we can actually do treatments. So we're going to try other treatments for my migraines. I think we're going to try first the Botox treatment, and I'm excited but like also kind of conscious that it doesn't work for everyone, but it has worked for a lot of people that I know. So I'm excited and I'm like hopeful that it will help and it will be like, maybe that's the thing for me. And yeah, I've been trying to, you know, make more things and keep going with my Etsy shop. Yeah, I want to get back into this. I've also got back into therapy because I feel like there was a lot of things that I realized while I was feeling very sad, and there was a lot of things that I was spending too much time thinking about, and I wanted to kind of revisit therapy and re-talk about that stuff, and I wanted to go back to it because I felt like I needed to. So I'm happy and proud of myself for doing that because I think it's quite a hard step sometimes. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, that's been what's been going on. I think it's normal when you're feeling not so good, particularly when your mental health is not, you're not doing so well in that department. I think it's normal to want to withdraw and to not be so like open about things because you feel vulnerable and you feel like maybe you're alone in this. I know I wasn't alone, and I know that a lot of people feel like this sometimes. I don't know, it just feels like I don't have anything to say, and I'm very positive and bubbly, and I like to make jokes about stuff, even if it's bad. I like to joke about it and to kind of deal with everything with a little bit of lightness and a little bit of humor, and I just didn't feel like I knew how to do that at that point, so I didn't feel capable of doing it, and I just didn't want to make a soppy video of me crying on camera, you know what I mean? I think it's normal to experience this and to struggle in this whole climate that we're experiencing right now, and I feel like mine was a bit of a mixture of those things. It can be quite difficult for the change. Like, changes are hard on our bodies, and we've had a lot of like weird experiences this time. Like, this is just a weird time, and I feel like for me, I'm quite introverted and I like to spend a lot of time on my own, and I'm very used to that. And the fact that now I have somebody at home with me 100% of the time, whilst it's really nice in some aspects, it can also be a little bit harder for me to cope with certain things because I am not making time for myself. But those things are, like, it's a learning curve, obviously. So I'm learning to create times for myself. Definitely something weird that we're living through, and I think it's normal that we're flaring more, and, the fact that we can't see our doctors regularly and we can't do our normal stuff. Like, I really miss water aerobics. I really miss seeing my GI because I haven't seen her in like months now. We need to do those things to manage our illnesses, but the fact that we can't just makes it harder for us to deal with, and then we're flaring more. And I mean, it's important that we are, isolating and stuff because obviously our health, our life is important and the life of others is important, but it can be quite difficult to manage like worsening of symptoms. Also, the fact that we're more stressed and anxious, we don't know what's going on, like that kind of makes your symptoms worse anyway. So yeah, I'm kind of going through the motions and just trying to live every day and trying to get back to myself, get back to my schedule. I'm sleeping a little bit better again. I was struggling before, I was having a lot of naps, so I'm happy about that, and I'm like waking up earlier and going to bed at the same time. Like, I'm trying to get back to my schedule, and it's like a slow process, but I feel like the fact that I was so sad for so long and I just felt so like unwell, it really messed up my routine as well. Like, even though it already been messed up, I'm sure you remember when I started having the cough, and it really threw me off course, and then I was starting to feel better and I was starting to like get back into things, and then the pandemic happened, and then like, yeah, so I'm finally getting back to it. But I still wanted to share that, I had to go off-piste for a while, I guess. I don't know. I had to withdraw, and like that felt good. And I think that it was the right decision. So yeah, I'm just sharing this because I know that other people will probably go through similar things, and it's important to like know that you're not alone and that everybody goes through periods of a harder time, and that's it. And then you just have to slowly get back into it, slowly get back into your rhythm of things. It just sometimes takes a while. I'm gonna go now because I have stuff to do. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're doing okay. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave a like and a comment, and consider subscribing to my channel if you have not done that already. It would mean so much to me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Stay safe out there, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!